Alright my friends, so in the last video we have added the add saved item action to our course item, and we have passed the course like so. By the way, if you are wondering where I am getting this course, I am getting it from the course list like this. I have passed it as a parameter when I am mapping through our, like this. Here is the course. I am mapping or pass it as a props to our course item while I am mapping through our array. So this is something that we have talked about previously. Now if we go back and let's see if we are trying to log the state, because if you take a look on the reducer, we have the saved, we have all the values that we are looking for in our state. So let me see if we are trying to log the state somewhere here in my course list maybe, and indeed we have it like this. So let's go ahead and see what's gonna happen once we click on this thing right here. All right, because the state has our saved array. So let's see if we click it, if we click right here, if it's gonna update it or not. So I'm gonna open it here in the console, and we are getting this object which comes from the course list. As we already know, I am trying to log the entire state, and we can see we have the course list as well as the saved list. Okay, well, these are the two reducers, and they are returning for us the initial state, all right, which is this thing right here, the initial state with these three properties. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the add item, and what we should be able to update it like so. But since nothing happened, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my here inside our course item or inside our saved list, let's go ahead and log the state. All right, or here we already doing a console.log to our saved. So the only thing that I have to do is I have to open the saved, and we can see we got an empty array. That means we have something that is not working. And of course this is something that is not working because we already forgot the saved list reducer. We want to go ahead and work with it. All right, because what is the action? All right, we are not checking for any action, we are not checking for anything. So we have to go ahead and check for the action that was triggered. All right, so very simple here. I'm just gonna say if action.type triple equal to add item, that means someone try to add an item, then what we want to do, very simple. What I'm going to do, I'm going to return an object, and here you need to be aware. All right, you cannot modify the data immediately. You cannot overwrite all the properties inside your state. This is really important. All right, you cannot overwrite all the properties. You only need to overwrite whatever you want to update. All right, in our case I am only interested in this saved, not the input search or not the courses. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna return whatever the state using the separate operator. Then I'm gonna update my saved. I'm gonna say the saved should be equal, all right, to whatever the state.saved. Then I'm gonna inject my item. So once again, when you are trying to return something from your reducer, you cannot overwrite all the properties. You can only overwrite the properties that will be modified. So in our saved list reducer, I am not allowed to overwrite the courses array or the input search. This is not my permissions. All right, I don't need to change them. The only thing that should be changed is the saved. It is the saved. All right, so here I have set the saved to be a new array, and this new array I'm gonna separate all the old items, which in this case it's an empty array, and here I'm just gonna inject the new item which can be accessed from action.payload, because once the user fire this action, the add item, it will give us the item that they want to add through the payload of the action so I can access it. How easy is that? Alright, it is a very simple one. Now since we have did that, what we are going to do, if we go back to our application right here, and let me open the inspect right here, I'm gonna open the console, and if we open our console, we can see it's an empty array. We cannot see anything. But if I click on add, and I click on add twice, and I'm gonna open the last one, we can see our saved array right here has two items. Alright, the first one is React Native, which is this one right here, and the second one is front-end development with React. A very good one. Alright, so we got our reducer to work. We have checked for the action, and we have did our necessary changes without overwriting any unnecessary stuff. So hopefully that makes sense. In this video we have get the add item works, and I think this is really good job. Now what you can do, you can open your saved component, and it is already connected to Redux. You can go ahead and grab the saved array from the store and render it as you wish. This is you can take it as a challenge. I'm gonna show you the solution in the next video, but it will be really appreciated if you can take it as a challenge. Alright my friends, so thank you my friends so much for watching, and see you in the next one.